to me, this person could be a potential customer. This person could be a potential business partner. This person could be a potential supplier. This person could be a potential investor. They have the mindset of opportunity. So they go out there and they take all kinds of actions. And they don't just shake hands, they exchange name cards. They find out about the person. Isn't that true? So why? Because again, we all have a different what? Mindset. Right? So I have discovered over the years, different people fall into different categories. Yeah? Different groups. Can I have the camera over here? Okay? Later I'm going to get a bigger marker, they promised me. Alright, this marker is too small. But just do your best to take a look, yeah? Okay, let's look over here. Can you see this? Okay, great. So I discovered people fall into 3 categories. Yeah? There are some people where their mindset is this. You tell them, go and meet at least 5 people, right? But there will always be some people who meet less than 5 people. True? They stand up, they shake one hand, 2, 3, enough. They sit down. And you ask them, why did you only shake 3 hands? And they say, my hand is painful. Or they say, because there's no time to shake. Or they say, there's no one left to shake. And they will always give these excuses. And does the same thing happen in their life? Same thing happens in their life. These are the people, if the customer tells them to do A, B, C, D, they do A, B, C. That's all. They don't do D. Right? If their sales target is 300,000 US dollars, do they hit 300,000 US? No. They hit 200,000 US. And it's because business is difficult. Because the customer is not there. Because the competitor is too strong. They always give excuses. And that is their mindset. That's their pattern in life. So we say, these are the people where they tend to do less than expected. They always do less than expected. You tell them to come at 8 o'clock, they come 8:20. They say they'll deliver the product in January, they deliver in February. They do less than expected. How many of you know people who are like this? How many of you know people who are like this? Right? Are there many people like this? Many people like this, right? And if you hire these people in your company will not succeed. Right? Because these are the people, when you bring them into your company, they always do less than what is expected. They will bring down the value of your company. So as a business leader, as an entrepreneur, your job is to make sure you don't hire these people. Right? But it begins with us. How many of you agree as a boss, we are the role model? We are the role model. As a boss, we are the role model. Right? Our staff learn a lot, not just by what we say, but they learn the most by what they see us do. Right? So these are the first group of people. Now, I'm not saying this to judge any of you. I'm not here to judge you. Because I've got no right to judge you. There's only one person who has the right to judge you. Who's that? Yourself. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to share with you lessons, and you judge yourself to see, hey, is that true? Is this my mindset? If it is my mindset, then do I need to change the mindset? I'm not telling you to change. You have to tell yourself to change if it is not helping you succeed. Okay? So that's the first group. Now, I believe none of you are here. Because if you are here, you won't come down today. If you are here today, you won't bother to be here. Right? But most people, I find, are in the second category. These are the people. You tell them, right? You say, meet at least 5 people. How many people will they meet? 5. Why? Because it's the what? It's the least. They won't just do 5. So these are the people, you know what's their mindset? They always do exactly as expected. No more, no less. These are the people every morning. They come to work on time. They also go home on time. If there's extra work, I'll do it tomorrow. So these are the people, and you tell them, do A, B, C, D. They will do A, B, C, D. You tell them come at 8 o'clock, they come exactly 8 o'clock. You tell them your sales target is $200,000 US. They will do exactly $200,000 US. That's all. Okay? So these people, do we want them in our company? Who says yes? Okay. Who says no? Okay. Interesting. Now these people, we say, they sustain the value of the business. What does it mean? It means they will not add more value, they will not reduce value, they just sustain the value of your business. They will allow your business to continue to do what it's always been doing. If all your staff are like this, your business will be the same. Your business will not grow. Right? Because they just do what is expected, and that's all. Okay? But you find that if you want to build a number one company, you want your business to grow, to expand, to be number one. Not just in Vietnam, but you want your business to expand to other countries. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and be a number one brand. Then these people are not enough. We need the third group of people. And these people, we say, are the top 10% of people in the society. And these are the people, when you tell them, okay, meet at least 5 people. How many people do they meet? More than 5, right? So if they finish 5, if they still got time, they do 6, they do 7, they do 8, they do 9. They do more than expected. You tell them, hey, your sales target is $200,000. What will they do? They'll always want to exceed your expectations. They say, let me go for 300,000. You tell them to come at 8 o'clock. They come at 7:30. True? These are the people we say they do a lot more than expected. They do more than expected. And these are the people, ladies and gentlemen, we say they are the people who create value. They create value. They are the ones that make your company keep growing, keep changing, become better and better and better. Have you heard of this company called Apple? Is Apple very successful now? Is Apple very successful? Yes. What is successful in? Selling phones. They sell phones and they sell computers, right? Now, in the computer business, are there many competitors? There are so many competitors. You've got IBM, you've got Compaq, you've got Fujitsu, you've got all the competitors, right? In the phone market, is it very competitive? Are there many competitors? You've got Nokia, you've got Motorola, you have got Samsung, you've got so many, right? But now Apple is one of the number one. Why? They did not do what is expected. They do more than expected. They create more value for the whole industry. Yeah? So that's how you become number one in something. How many of you have heard? Can I go back to my slides, please? Slides. Yeah. Okay. How many of you have heard of this guy, Michael Jordan? Who's heard of Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan is now retired. He used to be the number one basketball player in the world. The best in the world. Yeah? How does someone become the best in the world? Now, was he born with the talent? Was he born special? Yes or no? No. He was not born special. In fact, when he was young, in school, he was not a good player. He was a lousy player. He was not even good enough to go into the school basketball team. He was cut from the team. The coach said, you can't play. Why? The coach said, you're too slow. You can't jump. You are a bad player. This is Michael Jordan last time. Now, is he tall? Is he tall? To us, he's tall. To us, all of them are tall. Right? Because they are from America, right? But compare him to all the other African Americans. He's not tall. He's just average height. Okay? But what happened? After he was cut from the team, he had got a goal. He said, my goal is to become the best basketball player in the world. To go to the NBA. Right? The National Basketball Association, be the most valuable player to win the game. Okay? And every single day he practiced and he practiced and he practiced and he practiced. And he became the number one. And when he retired, someone asked him this question. They said, Mr. Jordan, what is the secret of your success? And he said this. And I'm going to repeat what he said. He said, my secret is very simple. I expect more from myself than anyone would ever dare expect from me. Let me repeat that. He said, I expect more from myself than anybody would ever dare expect from me. He said, when my coach expects us to train 3 times a week, I will train 5 times a week myself. When my coach tells us, each training session, we train for 4 hours, right? After everyone has gone home, I stay back and I continue to practice for extra 2 hours. During the basketball game, when my coach says, okay, every one of you score 20 points for the team tonight. I go up there with the mindset, no, I will score 50 points for my team. And that's why I'm Michael Jordan. That's why I'm the best in the world. Why do I say this to you? Because ladies and gentlemen, are there things that people expect from us? Yes or no? For example, are there things that your customer expects from you? Yes. Are there things that your staff, your employees expect from you? Are there things that your wife expects from you? Are there things your husband expects from you? Yes. People expect things from us. But the question is, what do you expect from yourself? And if you expect more from yourself than anyone would expect from you, that is how you become the best in what you do. So ladies and gentlemen, you came down here today for 1 day. You sacrificed 1 day of your weekend, right? Because you want to learn something. And I believe there are things that you expect from me. You expect me to teach you. You expect me to inspire you. My job today is very simple. My job is to do my best to exceed your expectation. And I'll do my best to do that. But at the same time, thank you. But at the same time, I also expect certain things from you. Yeah? So I also ask you to exceed my expectations. And if both of us exceed each other's expectations, I do more, you do more, I do more, you do more. This will be one of the best talks, one of the best seminars that we ever attended. Is that okay? Yes. Great. Yeah, so do more expected now. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I go back to my slide? Slide. Okay, good. Now, does this apply, excuse me, does this also apply to a business? It applies to a business as well. See, if you run a business, like a restaurant, or you sell clothes, or whatever you do, and if you do less than expected, if you don't meet your customers' expectations, will you do well in business? Pretty soon you're out of business, right? People will not come to you anymore. They'll go to your competitors. Now, if we do exactly as expected, we meet our clients' expectations. We meet our clients' expectations. Will we do well in business? Yes or no? Will we do well in business? Will we succeed in business? If we meet our clients' expectations, who says yes? Who says no? The answer is no. Why? Because it is very competitive. That if you meet your customers' expectations, other people also meet their expectations. So, what's the difference between you and other people? You compete on price. the cheapest one gets the job. Okay? So how many of you want to run a business where you can charge higher prices and people still come to your business? You charge higher prices and people still come to your business. Would you like to do that? And to do that, this is not enough. This is not enough. We want to be a market leader. We have to do a lot more than expected. And we need to do something else. We need to give our customers an experience. We need to give our customers an experience. Experience. Everyone say the word experience. What's the meaning of experience? Experience means make them feel so good about our business, so good about our staff, so good about the product, that the moment they come to our business, you know what? They do not want to go to any other business anymore. Even if people give them a cheaper price, no. Why? Because you give them an experience. Let me show you 2 examples. Can I go back to my slide? 2 examples, yeah? Now, how many of you have heard of this company? I know it's not in Vietnam yet. It's not in Vietnam yet. How many of you have heard of McDonald's? Not yet here. How many of you have eaten at McDonald's? Okay, now, as you know, McDonald's is the #1 restaurant in the world. You all know that, right? #1 restaurant in the world. Okay? They sell millions and millions of hamburgers. What has made them so successful? In America, are there many hamburger restaurants? Yes, there are many hamburger restaurants. You have got Burger King. You have got Wendy's. You've got A&W. You've got hundreds of burger restaurants, right? But McDonald's is #1. They have got like a 70% market share. So what made them #1? Very simple. They follow this idea to give their customers an experience, to do a lot more than expected. Let me explain what I mean, okay? For example, in Singapore, and it's not just Singapore, the people in McDonald's are trained the same way over the world. You know, in Singapore, there was one time, I went to McDonald's, right? And I ordered my food. So I got a tray with my drink and my hamburger. And I took my tray and I went to find a seat. So I found a seat, I sat down, and then I started eating. And accidentally, I spilled the drink. I spilled the drink on the floor. Now, guess what happened? Within 1 minute, the person in McDonald's came out. Sir, are you okay? Right? And he started what? Cleaning everything. And the next thing I knew, he took a new drink and said, sir, here you are. I said, wow. Did I ask for a new drink? I didn't ask for it. But they gave me a new drink. And within 1 minute, they cleaned everything up. Now, do you think I feel good about McDonald's? Do you think I'll go back to McDonald's? Yes. Let me tell you something. You go to any other restaurant, you go to A&W, you go to KFC. You go to KFC here, right? You go to Burger King. Go test it out. You spill the drink. See if they give you a new one. Maybe they will if you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it, they'll not give you one. Only McDonald's. Because they are trained to give their customers experience, to do more than others, to be successful in life. By putting them through a lot of tough training. They got to balance on a swinging beam, a swinging lock, where I kick the lock and they got to balance and focus. And I get them to fall down, they learn to get up again. Fall down, get up again. Fall down, get up again. They build confidence through these activities. And in Singapore, now, many children are very spoiled. You know, spoiled? They don't listen to their parents. Their mother says, study. Now! Okay? Now there's a lot of children in Singapore are very naughty. They don't respect their parents. So what do? In my program, I don't teach them just how to study, but I teach them how to respect and love their parents. And after the program, I've got children who don't talk to the mother, who hates the mother. After the program, they said, I'm sorry. They cried, they hugged the mother, said, I promise you I'll change. And they learn to respect the mother. Right? And then you can see that I also get the students to break a karate board. You know karate? Karate board? To build confidence. So they look at the karate board and say, I can't break. I said, you can. They learn to have the confidence and they break the karate board. And so after the program, what happened? They become more successful. Now, is my program cheap? Is my program cheap? No. My program is the most expensive program in Singapore. You can go to Singapore and check it out. Most programs in Singapore, they charge about 400 US dollars. Okay? 400 US dollars. My program is 2,400 US dollars. My program is the most expensive program. But parents still send to me. Why? Because I can give an experience that other competitors they cannot give. So that's the point. Create that experience. Alright? Okay, let's go back to the slides. Let me share with you a few more things. A few more things? Slides. Okay, go back to the slides. Now, just now from the exercise, when we did this exercise just now, shaking hands, there's also something that I notice about people. There are some people in life, we say they are proactive. Now, can we say this together? Everyone, please say proactive. Proactive. Oh, wonderful. Proactive, yeah? So, what is the meaning of proactive? People who are proactive are people who make things happen. They make things happen. What do I mean by they make things happen? These are the people in the game. They are the ones who will take initiative. They're the ones who will go out there and start to meet people. Hi, my name is Adam. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Hi, my name is so-and-so. They will go out there and meet people. They are proactive. So people who are proactive, when they have no opportunities, what will they do? They will find opportunities. They will find it. And if they cannot find opportunities, what do? They will create, they will make their own opportunities. That's right. They will always make things happen. They won't wait for people to tell them. They will go make things happen. People who are proactive. Let's go back to the slides. People who are proactive. Okay, by the way, people, does everyone have problems? Does everyone have problems? How many of you here have got problems in your business? All of you should be raising your hand. How many of you have got problems in your business? All of us, right? So let me ask you this. The more successful you become, the bigger your business, will you have less problems? The more successful you become, the bigger your business, would you have less problems? No. In fact, how many of you agree? The more successful you get, the more problems you will have. That's right. And the more successful you are, the bigger your problems.